So the Knoxville Regional Championship just came to a close yesterday, and I was taken aback by how many Entei Valiants there were in that tournament, or at least one's doing well. Piloted by Tyler Matthews, getting that top 8 finish. Now, of course, we all know what Entei Valiant does. It switches, deals damage, takes Yoga Loop KOs with Medicham, but Tyler decided to play the Moltres, primarily for it being a single prize attacker that can help deal with things like the Gardevoir matchup, the Moon matchup, because Moon is just really popular for some reason, and then the Spiritomb, which I would presume is mainly for the Mew, of course, can be there to block off other things like Luminium V and stuff for your opponent. Now, the one thing that really caught me off guard when I saw this list was it plays a 1/1 line of Bibarel, which is something you just don't see in Entei Valiant, but it's here. But other than all that technology, it is pretty much still just an Entei Valiant deck, but I just can't get over the fact that you only play 2 Entei V, so we're going to get in some games and see how it actually pans out. And a quick shout out to our sponsors, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes to bling out your decks using code FTW for 5% off, TCG Bulk, where you can buy and sell your bulk cards, and whatnot, where you can buy and sell collectible Pokemon cards live. And they're even giving you £10 off your first purchase using my special link. Links to all sponsors are in the description below, but for now, let's get going. All right, it's Chem PAL time. Let's see what we can do here. I'd love to get a cheeky KO on something or a Yoga Loop. Let's find out. It did fail the heavy ball there, and they just attached the Chem PAL Shivery Chill. Oh, maybe they didn't even get a Baxcalibur down. Sorry, a Frigibax. The baby Ice Dino. Wow, okay, bit of a rough turn for him, to be fair to you. We have an absolutely cracked hand. Can't lie, Valiants everywhere, all the shenanigans. I'm gonna load up my Valiants. Let's have some fun with it, eh? And then we VIP pass again. I'm gonna get an Entei down, and I think I Medicham. I don't need that Bidoof just yet, so I think we just vibe, bro. Let's vibe it out, man. If I can thin this down enough, could I do anything really worthwhile? I'm not sure, but I also want to squawk, but I have a research, so I think I've researched first, then squat. Let's retreat here into this Donny, ping it like that, and then go for a Switch Cart and see if we can pull off. Oh my god, can we? I don't think we can pull off a dot. I think the max damage output we're hitting is 120, so we're not, but we could set up a Yoga Loop on the Chem PAL, which would be just disgusting. But yeah, look at that. We actually get the attack. Okay, this deck is cracked. Look at this, bro, for a turn 1. Mental. I'm assuming going first is better in this deck then. Right, there's the Magma Basin. Look, I know the Chem PAL is just going to KO me in return, but if I can Yoga Loop it, I mean, that's just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. So do I squawk here? That's a good question, right? Because I have Moltres, but are we going to need Moltres? I don't think so. I think we squawk. I think we definitely squawk. Let's squawk here and just get even more cards, a bunch of Switch cards. To be honest, nothing actually good. But we're fleet-footed and we get another Entei. That's fine. And we hit them for 120, which now brings them to 40 HP. So we pretty much have a Yoga Loop primed for the Chem PAL next turn. Now, this is the Entei Valiant I know and love. They bench a Luminion, grabbing themselves and a Arida. Of course, they need to get Frigibax down. And they play the Arida, throwing a I can't speak of the English. They Shivery Chill as well after benching the Greninja. Gonna start drawing now, of course. But man, that was a rough turn 1 for them, bro. Honestly. How often when you go, whoa, 60 HP? Yes. Okay, they're not playing the 70 HP Donny, which is outrageous. But there you go. They've thrown that down. That means we can just get a nice little Valiant KO on top if we do get enough switches, which we do have. That said, oh no, we can just set up another Yoga Loop if it all goes well. Ah, they Forest Hill Stone though. I needed that. They got rid of it with the vacuum. Yeah, fraud. No, I can't speak a bit English. Right, well, I can still just KO with Valiant, but it's just not with the extra turn. But it technically still counts because it's a KO without ending my turn. I don't know, it's strange. Right, so I can get an Entei, but I need an energy. I need an energy right now, and we kind of don't have that on lock. So I don't think we should be... you know what's funny about the Spiritomb down? They couldn't Luminion there, so maybe I should have got Spiritomb down, but I think we just go for this. I'm not going to get the Charizard. Or do I get... I think I get the Zard. I think I get the Zard, yeah. Because if all else fails, then I can attack with that next turn. So we're taking a KO on the Chem PAL just straight then. All right, fine. If that's how it's got to be, then that's how it's got to be. But we'll just run with it. Let's go for a switch there and then just take out that. See what we get from the prizes. You never know. We could get some clutch cards here. Come on, do me a solid, lads. Give me something. It's just Switch cards again. And they promote Luminion. Okay, I think they went AFK. I think they've... I don't know if they're AFK'd because they took a long time to promote. It's not done just yet, by the way. What I do is I can first go for a switch into the Entei. I can still fleet-footed for 1. You never know. It could be an energy. Let's see. Oh, it's a stone. Whoa. Okay, let's go. I might have to stone for an energy. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, we can actually go for another Tachyon Bits. And how much damage are we doing? We're doing oh my god, this is cracked. Okay, fine. Yeah, we get Tachyon Bits on Luminion. We're going to have to Forest Seal Stone for an energy, which is like the worst thing ever. But it does does just get me exactly what I need. And I've got Charizard next turn once the KO goes down, plus Magma Basin, so I don't need to draw more cards. I already have it in my hand. So we'll go for that. And what's great is we even healed off the Entei like it mattered. We'll go for a switch into that Entei and hit that 160 KO in Luminion. So look, we didn't get the Yoggaloo, but we did get a 4-price turn there. So that's basically the same thing. You know what I mean? Another rope, and we also get another Magma Basin. And again, they are not promoting. I think this Donny may have rage quit a little bit. Or, you never know, there could be some other circumstance taking place. So, you never know. You never know. But I like to think that this Donny just couldn't hack it. They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle the heat. That was kind of cringe, wasn't it? That's caster type talk, you know what I'm saying? Hey, no hate on the casters, though. No hate on the casters. They got to be all family friendly and all that, you know what I mean? They got to have those dad jokes in there now and then, you know what I'm saying? They're not allowed to be edgy. Either way, they do finally promote something, but I'm assuming like nothing's happening. I'm guessing it's AFK time. Are we looking at AFK? Yeah, we're looking at AFK. Let's expect a scoop for inactivity. Let's see. And you ain't getting away with this. You're still going in the video, all right? Just because you can walk off doesn't mean all of a sudden you're not. No, you're here. And you are here to stay. Because let's be real, if they attack with Chem PAL, then we just, you know, Radiant Charizard, we win. So, yeah. But let's give the benefit of the doubt. Let's not assume that they're BMing. Let's not assume that they're just walking away from the keyboard, all annoyed, all a bit upset, going, do you know what? I'm going to make them wait for their win. Let's hope that's not the case. Let's just hope that something came up, because if not, then some of you fellas really need to get a life. Bloody hell. Either way, that is a GG. Now, this is a start I definitely don't admire, but we are going second, so I'll take that. We are playing the Miraidon. I think this is just going to be KO territory, most likely. Again, one where Radiant Charizard is just going to absolutely come in clutch. I could see how the Entei Valiant done well, man, because like, there's a lot of evolving decks, and it takes advantage of that. And then when it comes to the Beat Stick, you have the Charizard, which is so good, because in a Beat Stick matchup, you have basically, the way Beat Sticks matchups usually go is like KO. Whoever takes the first KO effectively wins, unless someone can offset the prize trade by bringing up a single prize and attacking with that. And Entei Valiant has Radiant Charizard, which is the perfect card for that, because it can KO a 2-prizer whilst being a single prizer, offsetting that prize trade. Now, obviously, it doesn't guarantee anything because there's still boss's orders and stuff, but it just has a much better running into those kind of matchups, especially against Moon as well, because of the, obviously, we mentioned earlier, the Moltres. Unfortunately, not playing a Moon here, as weird as it is. So I could see how Valiant kind of just came up again, because obviously people stopped teching for it, people stopped kind of caring about it, and that's the perfect time for a sleeper deck to just come up and just do something. Now, don't get me wrong, it didn't take the tournament by storm, but it definitely just appeared again, like a lot of decks tend to do. But it is a good spot for Valiant right now, really, if you think about it, at least before the rotation hits. That's going to be a whole different world. Either way, they're Ultra Ball there, getting themselves a Squawk, getting rid of a boss and a Flaffy. No hands, though, interestingly enough. They go for a Switch Cart, another Fleet-Footed, and they have gone for their Fleet-Footed there. Ultra Ball coming in, they get rid of a boss and a Iono. Wow, okay, that hand must be just stacked with supporter cards, bro. A Mew coming down. Right, I'm guessing they just kind of want to work up a Miraidon here. Wow, they get rid of another one, which isn't that bad, really, when you think about it. Energy down on the Raikou and a Bravery Charm on the active. They haven't squawked yet, no? Or did they squawk? No, they did squawk, didn't they? So they haven't. Okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot they kind of did. So, Spiritomb, kind of good, I guess, because it stops fleet-footed. Yeah, I am going to do that. I was going to say, I'm saying to myself, like, is it worth losing the bench spot over? And I low-key think it is. Also, I'm going to play the Switch Cart just to get the Spiritomb out, because I'm Ionoing right now, and if I do whiff, then I can always go for a fade out, which actually brings it back into the hand, or just, you know, pass with that. Yes, yeah, bro, look at that. It's disgusting. That's a terrible whiff. What is this, bro? Oh my God, that is so bad. Okay, I would just end turn, I guess. Jesus, ptcgl, the L's that you give me sometime. No wonder you have an L at the end of your name. It's wild. There's an Arven, and they get a Forest Steel Stone and a rope. So the rope's going to be able to do some serious work. If they charge up a Miraidon, it's basically an L. But they're going to attach to Raikou, so we may be able to survive a turn here at least. Generator, though, they whiff it. Okay, that's good. And they rope. So there comes the Valiant. There is the Raikou. They haven't used their V-Star power just yet. Now, we can kind of pop off. We just need the right top deck. You know what I mean? Give me a research top deck. I'll play the Magma Basin and just, you know what I'm saying? We just fill up our bench and then just Entei that Raikou out like it's nobody's business. So we can still do well, but my God, is it incredibly unlikely. So they go for a Forest Steel Stone. Their sequencing is quite strange, but they are going to go for Forest Steel Stone for a Generator. Again, I have no idea why they didn't try and commit to a Miraidon earlier. I guess because they were scared of whiffing it like they have here. But yeah, that's strange. This mustn't be the Peony build then, right? No, I don't think it is. So they don't have that much power. So that top deck is just, again, really bad. So I'm going to have to go into a Spiritomb here and hope they don't have a rope for game. This is just disgusting. There's an energy on Miraidon, Generator, and they do hit that one twice as well. And they Lightning Rondo. Come on, just give me a chance, please. A top deck, something, anything that can help. Come on, bliss me now. Okay, I guess that's some sort of hope, but I can't even retreat. Oh my God, this is tragic. This is awful. Maybe I shouldn't have retreated there for the fleet-footed. Maybe I should have just let the Valiant go down and then hope for a clutch top deck. But my God, this is brutal. This is so brutal. There's a fleet-footed and an energy on the bench Raikou. And they're going to retreat to Miraidon, right? They just got to take a KO. Yeah, of course. Can I please have a research? I want to order that for me lunch, please. That would be very lovely if I could do that. There is a Photon Blaster for a KO. And it's not looking good, Brev. Got to be real with you there. There's a Valiant coming out. Can we please give me something? I'm begging it. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a wrap, lads. That's a wrap. I mean, Jesus, what a terrible, terrible luck in that draw. There is no way some Donny can go to me and be like, well, you can't blame luck all the time. You know, you got to play till you're out. What can I play? Nothing. What is going on with my hands? Why are my hands trash? What's happening? For some reason, I just can't open good cards. So I think we're playing Lugia here. That would be my guess. Definitely more of a troublesome matchup if you think about it. You can't really take advantage of anything low HP, but we'll see how it pans out. There's a Lugia coming down on the bench. Remember when Lugia was so good that everyone hated it? Good times, good times. Okay, we get an Ultra Ball. That's fine. So I need to think this through because I actually want to retreat this Moltres and then maybe go for a swing with it. So I think I attach. Yeah, I think I attach and then go from there. Spiritomb's very strong here, isn't it? Because it prevents the Luminions, which is what Lugia really needs for consistency. So I am going to do that. And that might come back to bite me, but who cares? Let's go for a Ultra Ball here and we'll get ourselves a Squawk. That's a lot of bench Pokemon that we don't usually want to see though. And then here's my sequencing. I'm going to go for a retreat into the Spiritomb Magma Basin Rope. So that way I have an attack this turn and I can hit that Lugia to soften it up, which is going to be very important. So let's Squawk and Seize here. And basically we just want, see Medicham. Oh God, it's the Forest Steel Stone. I guess I'm not playing Valiant today. I'm just going to swing. I'm going to swing because I don't want to bench the Medicham and overdo it. I'd rather just play and see what happens. You never know. They might not have it. They've only got one Archeops in a discard pile. They could whiff. There's the Minion. They benched it, not reading the Spiritomb. Oh, that's dangerous. They can't hit it. Yeah, they misplayed there pretty badly. I knew benching it was a good idea though. And what's funny is like another caveat of the thing is they can't even use Frontier Road with Weird Ear. So they can't come up with Weird Ear and take a big KO either, which is just super funky. But hey, that kind of worked out a little bit. And wow, okay, I guess they didn't need that. Why Luminion then? I guess they wanted a Luminion for burn it. Bro, why did they? Okay, I guess they're trying to play safe. But I'm sure they have an out to Archeops here. Okay, so they are going to, yeah, they've done the right thing then. But I do get another turn of softening things up a bit. So there's that. I just don't like my hand. And there you go. There's a Lugia V Star for next turn. And things are going to get very, very difficult, I'd expect. Oh no, they can Summoning Star now, can't they? Of course they can. Wow, they could just go in now. They could just go in hot. Tell you what, I am feeling the pressure of 2 Entei. Like if I had an Entei now to bench, oh, it'd be so good. But then again, obviously in that tournament, you're not anticipating Lugia. But I'm just curious how how I'm getting terrible starts. It's got to be just luck, right? Because I am playing as best as I can. It's just got to be unfortunate. I don't think it's down to the actual the skill of the deck. Well, skill of the deck, but you know what I mean. The build itself. All right, let's promote that Spiritomb. It's not the end of the world still. We still got things we can do. And that does free up a bench spot. But my God, is that a lot of switching gone? Do I want to switch into anything here? No, definitely not. So I think I just go for a Star Alchemy for a research, right? That's got to be the play. Oh, Serena actually is kind of funky in this deck. Serena actually has some strength here, which is really, really cool. But we go for it, and my God, where are my basics? How do you play this deck, bro? How did you top 8 with this, mate? What the hell? I've got no basics. What the hell's going on? I guess I attach and go for, I could go for a Motivate. I could go for a Fade Out. That's a bad idea. I guess I just attach to the Medicham. Oh, Devolution doesn't work here, does it? So I know a lot of you are going to be going mad saying Devolution the Archeops, but you can't do that if I'm correct. I think the Devolution actually only would work on the Lugia. So even Devolution doesn't give me an upper hand here. There's just like nothing available. I hit my table. I'm sorry. Let's see what they pull off here. And they're going to be absolutely smooth sailing for sure, bro. They even collapse. They can get rid of that Lugia, but they actually get rid of the Luminion, which is fair. Now they have a choice here. They can retreat to the Lugia V-Star. Oh my God, they get the boss as well. This is just disgusting. They are going to... Oh, they have it in hand. Oh, this is just... Oh my God. We had a great game at the start and then it's just fallen off a cliff, lad. What's going on? What's going on, eh? Hey, look, I'm having a good time anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's the only bit of cope I have for my own mental health here. There's that Tempest dive. And of course, they're probably going to collapse Stadium to free up a bench spot, just like Lugia does. God, this brings me back to the good old days of just losing terribly. Right, top deck, here we are again. It's a Bidoof. I'll take a Bidoof. I'll take a Bidoof. It's something. Now, I shouldn't attach to this Medicham, right? Because it does nothing. It's going to do nothing for me. So we just got to let the Spiritomb go down and hope we get an Ultra Ball, I guess. This deck plays free Ultra Ball as well. How did you get away with it? How are you getting away with free Ultra Ball, 2 Entei? How did you top 8? I'm so baffled. I don't mean it in any sort of negative way. I'm genuinely impressed. This is insane. All right, I'm going to promote the Medicham, I guess. And Iono. Okay. All right. This could be the thing that saves us. This could be the thing that gets us out of this hellhole. Do I switch? Maybe I should. No, it doesn't matter really, does it? Okay, I'm just going to Iono and hope for the best. Funnily enough, Iono just doesn't hurt Lugia at all. So there's that. Okay, we have a Valiant. That's cool. We also have an Entei attack. The Lost Vacuum doesn't do any favors, and the Switch Cart is needed, but so is the Turbo. We have more outs to switch than we do. I could also just get rid of Serena, actually. Yeah, this is risky business, but we are in a risky town. So do I get a Bibarel here, or do I get Entei? I'm guaranteed an attack with Entei, but I could just brick again, and this deck kind of does that. So I think I'm going to risk it and get a Bibarel, hope to find an out to Entei, but even then it's low. I mean, a Radiant Charizard could be good. Anything. Just please give me something. Don't make this the wrong call. It was the wrong call. All right, then. I guess I actually have to bring up Bibarel, don't I? Yeah, I have to bring up Bibarel here to not lose. What do I even ping here? I mean, sure. I may have made the wrong call there. It may have been better to get Entei, but I didn't want to Entei, take a swing, not take a KO, and then just lose. Like, that felt bad. I could attach to Medicham, but if I top deck Entei, then I can attach Magma Basin attack, but all right, I'm just gonna attach it in. There's a Snorlax coming in. That's gonna be a problem. Primal Turbo. Now, I'm thinking Unfazed Fat still doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't actually apply to the Tachyon bits. So we can Tachyon bit Snorlax, but my God, they need 1 prize to take. I need 6. Let's be real, okay? Let's be real. Wait, they retreat going into Snorlax. So there is a potential win con. It depends on their energy count. No, they've got so much more energy left. Yeah, 3. So they probably have 1 more turbo left. A couple gifts. They've used the gift, so they probably have 1 more gift. Yeah, they have energy left. So I'm trying to think if I could maybe boss stick them, but that ain't happening either. It is. Oh, finally. Hello. Do you know what's funny? I even said to myself, if I top deck an Entei, I want to keep the turbo so I can still get the attack off, but I thought, nah, there's no chance to top deck an Entei. Here it is. All right, let's just go for a research. We must have prized something. Oh, wow. Okay, there's Radiant Charizard. That's huge, but, well, actually, no, it's not really right now, is it? It's not. I need you at the next turn, not now. Let's Ultra Ball here and get ourselves... Is even Valiant, like, even good here? Do you know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. I don't care anymore. Let's do that. I'm going to go for a... If I Magma Basin, then they could just KO me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Magma Basin brings me down to 210. If they have enough energy, they can load up this. But they can also just come in with the Entei, with the Weird Ear. It's a wrap, lads. It's done. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. If I come up with the Radiant Charizard, they just KO it and they win. Like, this is the best odds I have. And even then... I think it's pretty clear-cut a win for them. But I don't get it. I don't know. This is the worst luck I've seen in so long. No, here we are. Let me just take the KO. So it's either they don't have enough energy. No, if they come with the weird... Yeah, it's just a win with Weird Ear. Let's see if they identify that the Weird Ear is just a straight win. Let's see. You never know. It's the ladder. You never know. Things could somehow go on. No, it's not. Why am I hoping too much, bro? That's full cope. Get out of here, man. That was terrible. Right. One last try. Going second against the Lost Box. We are primed for this matchup, right? We are primed. We just want to simply yoga loop. Now, let's see if we can pull that off. Starting in Spiritomb isn't that great either, but it's ptcgl. You always start the one-off. So there you go. Either way, let's pan this one out. So we go for a VIP pass. Oh, we only have 2 Valiant. I can't even go for a yoga loop this turn. Jesus. Moltres has a lot of strength here, so I think Moltres is definitely going to be important. I also kind of want to just get Medicham anyway, because that's a Forest Seal Stoner. It's a Stoner. I also could get Entei for just an attacker, but I think I'm just going to get Medicham out and just get the stone on it and then go for an Iono. Because if I whiff it, I can then stone for the squat. So there's that opportunity. There's Moltres, which is kind of what we wanted. That's good. Let's get the booster capsule on here. We'll go for a rope like so. Now, I'm an idiot. I didn't check my deck. So, I'm going to play this. Sure thing, I guess. Never punished. Oh, you know, we priced the Valiant, didn't we? Of course. So, I could still actually Yoga Loop here, actually. Oh, maybe I should have attached that turbo. I didn't see myself finding in the heavy ball. Yeah, I could actually Yoga Loop here, but now I need to get literally a Valiant switch outs and a turbo off the top deck, which is super unlikely, but we got to go for it, right? Also, we priced the Charizard. That's just terrible. Let's throw this, and we are going to lose an Entei. Oh god. Okay, I'm being very, very, very risky here, but we're gonna run it. 3 turbo. I mean, we can do it, man. We can do it. We need to hit the 1 Valiant though. Doesn't fill me with confidence. I think we're more likely to have to attack with the Moltres here, but you never know. Let's just go for a squat. Oh wait, no, I can't do the Valiant thing. Yeah, of course I can't, because of the obvious. I can't bench it. All right, let's do that and just ping that comfy. It could be a Yoga Loop at some point, right? I'm also going to attach to the Spiritomb because that's a pivot card that will allow me to actually put damage on Moltres and attack with it, but I'm not happy here. I'm not happy at all. I could have roped a single prize when you active as well, actually, now that I think about it, but I'm not happy with that. I'm sure I could have played that better, but oh well, here we are. There's a path to the peak coming in, which is a bit of a nuisance. A Jet Energy. So we're playing Tina. All right, we're playing Tina. Now, here's the thing. They're going to switch carts. Yeah, we know that's going to come. But actually, no, in Tina, you don't see switch carts as often. So we could still be in a good spot. Oh, no, it's not Tina. It's got the energy. Okay, no, it's Turbo. What made me think it was Tina? Oh, Path. Path made me think it was Tina, but it ain't. Thankfully, though, no switch carts. So you still are Yoga Loopable. Let's see. They go for a Flower Select and get rid of a Moon, which is fair. And they are going to go for a cheeky rope, which means I can bring up that Spiritomb, which is nice. Because if it goes down, it's fine. It's a single prize Pokemon. We can just work on our Medicham. And also brings Moltres available if we need it. We do, though, need a Magma Basin because we need to get rid of that path. Either way, there's another Flower Selecting, bringing them to 5. They go for a Nest Ball and get a Cram on the bench. And they just pass. Okay, so the Spiritomb survives. That's nice. Now, do I just risk it for a biscuit? I could retreat here and then rope. That could be definitely... Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to retreat and rope. See if we actually manage to pull off the Yoga Loop because... Oh, no, what am I doing? I've got Path. Oh, I'm so stupid. I completely forgot about Path to the Peak. I'm so right. I'm going to research anyway, so it doesn't actually matter, okay? Look, we have the Magma Basin. Unfortunately, though, we have no way to go for the Yoga Loop, which really sucks. But it is what it is. Let's just go for a Moltres. Now, what I'm going to do here is rope and then see what they bring up, because I think we can actually KO a Cram. So if they bring up a Cram, we can just rope, switch, attack with Infernal. Wings, that is. I can also get an energy on the Medicham, which I think I'm going to do. And we'll just take a prize card. So I don't know if I actually did misplay that. I think I actually done the right thing. I'm not sure. But, okay. They're actually not going to, they're just going to give me a comfy to KO. So I'll do that. I'll take that. Let's do that. Let's go for a Moltres swing here. And this one's still sitting here waiting for Yoga Loop to do its thing. Oh, maybe I should have brought up a Valiant and at least hit that for the 20 damage. Yeah, because they could still path me again. But I mean, this is Turbo Lost Box. I'm sure they don't play quad path. Unless this is Sablezard. Oh, wait. Are we playing Sablezard? No, but I'm so... Okay, I guess they do play quad path. Did this do well in the tournament? Oh, is this Kyogre? I'm so confused. My brain hurts. Can you please stop hurting my brain? Yeah, I should have then, with that in mind, gone for a switch into the Valiant. I was trying to conserve a switch, when in reality, I should have gone into a Valiant, switched and switched again, so I could have just played the one. No, actually, I promoted the Valiant and switched into the Moltres to at least ping that there to get it ready for a Yoga Loop next turn, but I've whiffed that. But I was thinking to myself, there's no way this plays quad path. Usually they play Greninja and stuff, and they need a lot of movement, so you see a lot of Beach Core, and no, this one does play the path, so it has kind of thrown me off guard here. So that's just a bad call on my part. It's not actually anything to do with the deck, to be fair. Either way, just another pass. So they're playing Passing Simulator right now, and I will take that energy any day of the week. That's great, bro. Now I'm an idiot because I would have had a Yoga Loop. I would have had it, but I don't know. I don't know have it. I do not it's not here. All right, let's just go for Inferno Wings. Moltres, though, definitely putting in a shift, so we'll take that for sure. Can I have a Magma Basin, please? No, we'll take the Rad, but still, Path is just being an absolute pain in my backside. Are we going to finally see that switch cart? There's a Sableye. Are they at 10 already? No shot. They're at 8. Nest Ball, and they have the hands. Oh, it's hands! Oh, God. Yeah, I forgot. This is Paradox Box, and I guess they are going to just start handsing here. Honestly, fair play to them, but I just need the path counter, bro. Actually, why am I talking like they're going to be able to just put it off here? They still need some cards. They need turbo attachment, stuff like that. Either way, they go for a Flower Selecting. They're at 9 now. now with a rod in there. And it's a switch, not a cart. That's good. They go for another flower selecting. That's at 10 now. So Sableye online. And they can't rest, so they had it anyway. Either way, they get rid of an Iono and an energy. And a super rod here, recovering comfy and an energy of sorts. Okay. The game completely bugged there, by the way, when I went on it. I was like, hold on, what the hell's this? But here we are. So Mirage Gates now here. Do they have enough? That's one. They must have turbo, right? They've got to have Switch turbo in hand for sure. No! Again, they're just playing Passing Simulator, bro. I'll take it. Just give me it. So there's a case here that I actually Yoga Loop. Because if I Yoga Loop that comfy, then they can't Iron Hands me for 2 prizes without forcing up the Moltres, right? And that then actually puts pressure on them to try and heal that comfy instead of working on hands. But they probably just do that in both turns. But if I could put pressure on them, is that actually better? Do you know what? It's worth it. Because I don't want them just handing my Moltres after taking a KO. So I'm going to Yoga Loop and just say, do you know what? Heal that thing or lose it. Oh no, but I can't Yoga Loop next turn. Oh, it's fine. I'm just preparing. I forgot how Yoga Loop works. But I didn't want to just walk into her hands, you know? I might have to though. Yeah, I might have to. Now what's good is they have to gust, right? Okay, cool. So now they haven't got the hands KO, but they are still putting damage down to set up a Sableye. So there's that. God, there's so much happening here. So much happening, but I'm trying to make it happen. Maybe I'm too fixated on the Yoga Loop play that I'm just giving up a lot of opportunity. Maybe I should have just gone straight with the Moltres now that I think about it. But I'm sitting there going, well, if the path's in play, if I'm not getting Magma Basins, I'm just in trouble outright. Oh, they counter catcher with the cram. That is right. They get the Moltres and they spit innocently for the KO. Not feeling confident. I can get a Radzard down though and just throw a turbo on it. So that way next turn if they take a KO, oh God, I don't even think I can do that. But there's a Switch Cart which does literally nothing. I could also get Entei. Entei could be here. This is super, super risky. But here's what I'm going to do. I kind of feel like I have to take these risks because of path. I'm going to get myself an Entei here and attach to it. And then I'm actually going to just pass, I guess. Yeah. And then what I could do next turn is Yoga Loop, right? And then I have an attack with Entei. So I think that's my play. I was initially going to Yoga Loop the hands so I could bring it down for an Entei KO, but I completely forgot I Yoga Loop last turn, so I can't Yoga Loop twice. So thankfully I realized that before retreating into the Medicham. Either way, they're now primed and ready for the hands and they just spit. So yeah, okay. There's one rod down. How many rods will this play? There's another one. I'm sure they play 3, but I think we're okay. I really don't want to research it. I'm sorry, but that sounds like a terrible idea with literally my Charizard, which is like so important. That could just take out hands for game. I can't risk it, bro. Of course, I just get the worst cards at the worst time, but I do pull off a Yoga Loop, which means I can attack with Entei here, and that Zard will be the thing that technically wins us the game next turn if they come up with the hands. So I have to hold it. Yeah, definitely that's the play. So I'm now going to retreat into Entei, take an Entei KO. But in order to get up Zard, I need to... Oh, they're going to take 2 prizes next turn, right? Yeah, I need to find Magma Basin then, basically. Okay, right. So it's not said and done, but I think we're doing okay here. We have a chance here for redemption. A very awkward type of... Oh, Magma Basin, let's go. They're not gonna judge me. They're not gonna... Oh, they can Roxanne me. That would be terrible. They can play Roxanne, but can this deck afford that? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you already know what list this is and can tell, but I have no idea. Well, they can also Sableye, but that actually just opens up the floodgates a little bit, doesn't it? Not really. Oh, they Roxanne me. Why did I call it, bro? I'm such a jinx, bro. How did I do that to myself? Oh, hey, look, we get vacuum. That's nice. But bloody hell, really? Why am I doing myself like that? Jesus, there's the lost mine. Oh, God. It's just pain. It's just pure pain. They take that KO with the Sableye. We still are looking all right, but the hand is trash, obviously. Do I just bench you and then try and barrel my way out? No, but they're just going to Sableye. Oh, if I KO Sableye, then they can't do that. They can hands it, but they could just Sableye and take out both of them, and that would be annoying if they pull off another Sableye. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Okay. Just burning Rondo. The next time we can vacuum, we can even go for a chicken. You know what I mean? I'm just saying if this survives, then I can just get a Bibarel out and then just draw my way to victory, you know? I'm assuming that's what the Bidoof's there for, you know what I'm saying? They could also just boss up my Bidoof, which would be terrible. Oh, they're going to do that, aren't they? No. Oh, they squat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they get Iron Hands on the squat for 3 prizes, and that is going to be a GG. We only won 1 game, and we bricked terribly for kind of the rest. Apart from this one, we managed to make it work. But Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, man. Look, I have respect for you, mate. All right, Tyler, but I am not touching that again. Now, please allow me to make a few statements statements before you go ahead commenting if you haven't already. I am not a good player, all right? So if you want to talk about the misplays, by all means, all right? I'm just not that guy to really say it to you. Also, this is clearly a proven deck, all right? It's top 8 in a regional championship. It clearly is good. It obviously clearly went on a great run. It's great. It's Entei Valiant, and it's just a different kind of Entei Valiant that worked. So let's get that out of the way, all right? It's a good deck. I'm a bad player. But my God, I don't want to touch this again, okay? I'm sorry. It ain't for me. It just ain't. There's way too many times where I wanted an Entei and it just wasn't, I just couldn't get it out, right? It's just not there. It's not happening. But there's times when the deck really pops off. So it's kind of like a hot and cold type deck, at least to me. But again, this is a YouTuber's take on what is clearly something that's not meant for a wee little YouTuber like me, a wee boy like me. So listen, try it out for yourself and see if you can derive your own impressions. I'm just giving you my thoughts in playing it for this short period of time. Obviously, this is designed for a tournament that's meant to go on a long run of games. It's not designed for you to just pick up and win clearly instantly. So that's my take. That's my thought processes. Thank you, of course, for watching as always. And we have some more shenanigans coming tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.